this script that had just truly been untouched for years and years and years, overnight became this active project that was very quickly ordered to series.
I know you've likely filmed everything so far, but are there any possible plans to pay tribute to Bob Saget amid the latest news?
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously we wrapped the show months ago. That was something that was just so heartbreaking. We only met Bob a few times, but for Pam and Carter and Craig, who worked with him dearly and just loved him so much, so that's something that we're continuing to talk about, given it just happened a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we were sitting with our editor, who was also on How I Met Your Mother the other day, and she was also grieving and also regaling us with incredible stories about Bob. So it's so clear that he touched everyone he came in contact with so deeply. So yes, we're discussing right now.
His character was famously never shown in the first show. So Kim Cattrall, though, is shown. So was there a discussion at all that maybe she should just be a voiceover? Where was kind of the decision with that?
That was something very early on when we were sort of first conceiving the show and talking about ways that it would sort of honor the original and ways that it would stand on its own. We thought, wouldn't it be interesting if we literally flipped the script and instead of being on the kids and hearing the parent, we saw the parent and heard the children. So from the very, very beginning, long before we approached Kim, the plan was that you would see older Sophie and not the son.
It was, like Isaac said, the plan, but then once you have Kim, you're like, you got to show Kim. So we were all so beyond excited when she joined our gang, and you could just feel when she showed up, the excitement across the board on set was so palpable, and we think that viewers are also really, really going to love what she does with the role.
Yeah, I remember when we first got on the phone with Hillary to talk about who should play the older version of her, and we were, talking about names, and we got to Kim Cattrall, and we were all just like, oh yeah, I mean, obviously, but she'll never do this. That's the dream. We'll never get her. And then we hear she's interested. We're talking about it. She loves it. We're like it was truly one of those too good to be true situations. And then the when she was on set shooting her scenes, our whole cast came. They weren't shooting that day, but they all just came in and truly just geeked out and fanboyed out over having her as part of the cast.
I love that. Do you have any advice, kind of sit down Hillary and Kim to kind of talk about that character development at all?
We gave Kim got sort of a crash course in our entire season. Obviously her role pops up in little ways throughout the entire thing. So once she was on board, we were sort of like, okay, here are all your scripts. Here's the entire arc. And, she was so game to sort of dive in immediately and learn about the character. And once she and Hillary were sort of in contact, there was such a natural connection there. So yeah, we totally caught her up, and then they bonded really organically, and it's just been a great match.
Of course, This Is Us. I do have to ask, why did you want to take this on so quickly after that show, and was it tough to kind of make that switch over?
Sure. It actually wasn't, it wasn't quickly. It was actually pretty slow because we started working on this show. We wrote the pilot of this before This Is Us. We were just sort of finishing the pilot script right when This Is Us exploded that first season. And wow. Dan asked us to sort of bump up and co-run it with him. So we just put this completely on ice. No one had read the script outside of a couple of people at 20th. And it's just sort of sat there for 5 years. And then as we were entering into the final season of This Is Us and realizing, wow, we're about to have a lot more free time once this giant show has wrapped up, we decided, now's the perfect time to maybe revisit that script we wrote just as This Is Us started. And in this kind of magical kismet way, Hillary was just coming off of her show Younger and looking for her next thing. And so this script that had just truly been untouched for years and years and years, overnight became this active project that was very quickly ordered to series.